Hello, everybody. Hope you are doing well. Hold on one second. Let's see if we are live. I want to make sure we're live everywhere. Give me one moment. All right, here we go. I want to make sure you guys could hear me, see me. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm so happy to be here with all of you today. I know sometimes Facebook Live shows something that I'm not doing right now. I'm not doing cord cutting, but it keeps popping up that comment. So I apologize. But we are talking about feeling misunderstood. And I want to share with you why you may be feeling this way. But I do want to talk about this topic because it is something that touches many of us. And, feeling misunderstood or not fitting in is not fun, right? So we're going to get started in just a moment. Go ahead and tag a friend, invite people you know to our healing today. I would love to share this space with each and every one of you and grow our community. And as we grow, we all grow together. So let's invite people that we know or share this video out with others who want to join us. So if you are on YouTube, I cannot comment back after the live is finished. I cannot comment back to you. So if you want to email me, that would be great. If you are live on YouTube and you have something you want to share with me, I would love to help you out. And if there's a link that I'm sharing with you, like we have the 1111 portal coming up, and it's a meditation. It's going to help to really realign our energies, because anytime that we have 1111 or Lionsgate or any kind of portal that's opening up, it is there to help us with a new chapter of our life and really start that new chapter and go deeper and really connect with our true self and really let go those burdens that you may be carrying. And it's this moment where the universe is just inviting us to enter into that space and breathe through it rather than constricting ourselves and our energies. So Micah Ketting, as well as I, will help you with that day. It's the 1111 portal. And if you haven't signed up, I will share the link with you in just a little bit. Okay. So do join us for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And here it is at the bottom. If you want to join us, I also put it in the comments. So once again, welcome everyone. So good to see you. Let's go ahead and talk about today's topic. Okay. Now, how many of you feel misunderstood or you feel like you don't quite fit in? Maybe you felt like an outsider, even among your friends, or like you're just speaking a different language, right? Whether it's with friends, family, you feel unseen, unheard. And it's this lingering sense of no matter how much you explain yourself, nobody gets you. Does this sound familiar? Because to be honest, you're not alone. You might think you're alone, that nobody gets me, nobody understands me. And it's almost like this repetitive cycle going through your brain that, is there something wrong with me? But what if I was to tell you that there's nothing wrong with you and that you're not alone, because a lot of people feel this way? I want to start by sharing a story. For much of my life, I tried to fit in and connect, especially in elementary school. And I remember the school was definitely not diverse. There was a lot of thoughts about my race and stereotypes. And I don't know if that played against me or for me. I don't know. However, I just felt like I never fit in. I was never invited to the parties, to birthday parties or anything or gatherings. And I didn't even try to explain myself because I didn't know that there was an issue. And what happened was this made me feel like I don't know who I am. And no matter what, I often felt a little bit off, and even as I got older, sometimes in a room full of people, I felt like I didn't belong there. I felt isolated. And then on this spiritual journey that I'm on, it does get lonely. You do feel alone. So I started to understand that, you know what? You don't have to fit in. You don't have to. What if you don't have to fit in? What if you don't have to keep hiding? Because what we do is when we don't fit in, we hide ourselves, right? Have you ever been with a bunch of friends and they're all talking about certain things and maybe they don't really get what you're trying to say and then all of a sudden you shut down? That's hiding yourself. And that can be exhausting. So, trying to shape your life around trying to fit in is going to deplete your energy. It's exhausting. And so, what I've learned is that when you stop forcing yourself to fit in or stop forcing yourself to be understood, you start to really embrace who you are and you start to shift from seeking validation to honoring yourself for who you are. So think about that. Am I ready to honor myself for who I am, or am I going to live this false life of just trying to fit in? And I know it's not easy. I know. The world tends to reward fitting in and going along with the crowd. But if we look through history, so many people we admire were people who never quite fit in. They were misunderstood or seen as different or too much in some fashion or form. For example, Albert Einstein. He struggled to connect in traditional educational settings. Think about some of the artists and visionaries who are seen as weird. I'm seen as weird. My friends tell me all the time, you're so weird. I'm like, well, so are you, right? Each and every one of us is weird in our own way because we're unique. What does weird even mean? I don't even know the definition of weird, to be honest. Does it mean different? Does it mean unique? I embrace weird. Before, when people would tell me you're weird, I used to take it negatively. And now I'm like, heck yeah, I'm weird. And you know what? That makes me different. And I'm okay with that. I love it. It's who I am. It's time to start accepting who we are. And knowing yourself, spending time getting to know what you love, what your gifts are, what your values are, is really, really important. You are your own validation. Okay? You are your own validation. Don't forget that. and you don't need approval. Too many times we spend so much time wanting permission, getting approval. It's not necessary. You don't need everyone to understand you for your worth to be real. It's time to find people and surround yourself with people who celebrate you. They celebrate your uniqueness. They're out there, I promise. And if you find yourself alone or misunderstood, this is the time. It's the time, an opportunity for you to grow closer to yourself. Solitude can really help us gain some clarity and become more comfortable in our own skin. And it's time to honor our journey, whatever your journey is, wherever life is taking you. You have to honor that because it's your own path. Nobody knows what's going on inside of you, and nor do they need to know what's going on inside of you. Just be you. When you feel like an outsider, it's often a sign that you're on a path that's truly yours, not just a path that expects or that is expected or that's safe. I want you to really honor your journey. If you're feeling misunderstood right now, know that it doesn't mean that you're less valuable or that you have to change for other people. This is your time to deepen your own essence and really strengthen your own sense of self so that you can find that peace in knowing that you are enough just as you are. That's the key to self-healing. And many of you may not be sure, how do I heal myself? Well, I'm giving you the ways to heal yourself. Now, if you're new to me, please do say new because I love to say hello to our newbies who are joining us here. So please do say new. Hello, Asha. Hello, my dear. I know I've never felt the same growing up and on this spiritual journey. Yes, I know you're not alone. Melisha, wow, I needed to hear this. It's exactly where I'm at right now. Well, I'm so glad, Melisha, because, I tell myself every day that, you know what, I don't mind being alone on this journey. It's kind of fun, right? If we could make little things fun, then it becomes a bigger part of we're able to embrace it. Let's just say it becomes a bigger part of our journey and we do embrace it more than rejecting it, if that makes sense. Right? So, I would love to do a healing around this because I know you feel tarnished by not fitting in or misunderstood. So, let's go ahead and clear some of that energy, okay? So go ahead and take a nice deep breath in. And a nice breath out. And as you close your eyes, place one hand on your heart and the other on your belly. Feel into these spaces, knowing that you are safe, you are whole, and that you are enough. And imagine a warm, gentle light glowing within your heart. This light represents your true essence, the part of you that is uniquely you, a source of love, strength, and inner wisdom. I want you to breathe in and feel this light growing stronger with each breath. And as you exhale, I want you to let go all the stories and all the labels that others have placed on you. And as you breathe in, allow that light to expand. And as you breathe out, you release any need to be understood or accepted by others. With each breath, allow your light to radiate outwards, filling your entire body. And where you feel that your mind is still holding on to the feelings of not fitting in, of being isolated and misunderstood, I want you to picture these feelings as clouds in the sky. See these clouds just drifting away and the sun coming out. Feel yourself becoming more rooted into the ground, into who you are. Feel the frequency of peace flowing through your body, trusting that you're on this journey and that you are exactly where you are meant to be. This beautiful light within you is always there to guide you, to protect you, to hold you. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Notice how that feels. That made me yawn. Notice how that feels. If you have any questions, let me take one-on-ones. I see there's quite a few of you here. If you just joined us, we are doing a meditation, an 11/11 portal opening meditation that's coming up on 11/11 at 11 a.m. Eastern. And I hope you could join us. If you can't, there will be a replay that you can keep. So do come and join us. It's going to be a lot of fun. And it's going to be myself as well as Micah Ketting to help you reconnect to your true essence. Okay. So if you're really feeling called to come join us, come do so. We do invite you. I did put the link in the, let me see if I can paste it here too. All right. I did put the link in the comments so that you can actually just click on that link and register to join us. All right. So if you are here live and you would like a healing, because normally what I do is a personal healing or a reading. So let me know if you would like to share what's going on with you. Whew. And you guys know when I yawn, I'm not bored. I promise. I'm just releasing energy for the group. Sarah, that's a great question. Is that if it's not 11 o'clock where you are, should you just play the replay at 11:11, your time, like 11 o'clock your time? Yes, definitely. Definitely do that. That's a great idea, actually. I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure, see if we have any questions here. Asha says, feeling a sense of gratitude. Oh, you're welcome, honey. You're welcome. Um, okay, there we go. I just want to make sure that I could see all the comments that are coming through. All right. Reading, please. Depressed at current news. All right, guys, let's do a clearing around that. Okay, let's do a clearing around what has happened in the last 24 hours. Okay, because again, it might be bringing up feeling unheard and unseen and not understood, right? Feeling like you're alone in this world, just trying to make changes, but nothing's changing. You're feeling and sometimes when we feel this way, we're not feeling a sense of gratitude. But I know that everything that happens for a reason, and we need to have gratitude. Sarah, I'm just releasing stuff for you, but finding that sense of gratitude no matter what is happening, even though it's hard, but being grateful because there's a message in there for you. Okay. And what we're all going to be experiencing at this time is definitely going to be this fast pace change, and it can be scary for a lot of people. And what I see is what you're going through is taking on also everyone else's emotions, so you feel depressed. Okay, so let's just clear where you are. Yeah, Liza says she's burnt out today. Of course. Of course, we're burnt out after all the energies that have been here around us in the last 24, 48 hours, maybe even for this past month. So I really do hope you guys will be joining us for the 11:11 portal meditation. But I'm going to do like a mini clearing here today. The 11:11 portal meditation is about an hour and a half long. So come join us. We would love to have you. All right. Now feel these emotions just dissolving away. Feel your connections to the last 24 hours dissolving away. Know that what you did, okay, what you chose, the actions you took were perfectly fine. They did make a change. You just don't see it in that big picture, is what I'm getting. Okay. So I'm just going to clear that energy. And I see, Liza, you're feeling burnt out. So I hope you're receiving this energy as well. Just be open to receiving. Goodness, guys, today we're clearing a lot because I could feel like all the yawning is coming through. Like I'm just yawning one after another. So just know that all the healings are taking place. Notice how you feel, guys. Sarah, let's see, Santiago. So let's see. Hello, dear Deeple. I'd like a healing because I'm feeling criticized from a lot of people, and I'm feeling disconnected. So criticism can be seen in a couple of ways. We can see it as something we need to reflect on and change within ourselves, or we could see it as something somebody else is seeing within themselves that they're reflecting upon you. Okay, so there's two ways of seeing criticism, and you can choose how you want to perceive it. So let's clear everyone else's energies from your energy field because your energy field feels very crowded, let's just say. Okay. And it feels like you're like this. And so, and then you feel as if people are throwing tomatoes at you. You know, when you're on stage and maybe you see it in the movies where you're on stage, well, somebody else is on stage and their acting isn't all that good, or they're singing or whatever, and they're tomatoes are being thrown at them. Well, the thing is that you feel like people are throwing things at you and it's energy. Okay. So let's just clear that. Let's just clear that. And guys, don't mind my dog. Jasmine is just not happy right now because there's people working in our house. So please ignore. Let's see. So we'll just clear that energy. And knowing that criticism, I never take criticism. Well, I've learned, okay? Before I used to take it very harshly, like as if something's wrong with me. But then when I started to change my perspective of it, that it is either they're talking about themselves, something they need to change within themselves. And then there were times where I took it as, okay, well, maybe that does need to change. Maybe that will help me grow. Okay. So it depends on which way you're looking at this. Okay. And what's going on. And of course, I would love to work with you one-on-one. So if you would ever like a one-on-one healing, please do let me know. But let's just clear this. Okay. Move this energy out. All right. I hope that feels better. I'm just going to look over and see. All right. All right. So Asha says, not feeling recognized at work. Would you be able to assist going for a promotion, but don't feel valued, recognized, seen, or heard? Oh, goodness. Well, my dear, I know how that feels, because I remember when I used to work in the pharmaceutical industry and all I wanted was a promotion. I wanted to become a trainer. I wanted to become a manager. And I just felt unseen, unheard, unrecognized. And I want you to know that it's not because of the work that you are doing and all that you are giving of yourself. You're doing this to grow for yourself, and that you could take this of what you have learned elsewhere if you ever wanted to, but this is coming from the other person. Okay. Like whoever the deciding person is, it's coming from them, and you feel that in a sense that they haven't recognized you. They haven't said anything that made you feel like, oh yeah, you're going to get this promotion, or that you do have value in the company. And sometimes it can block us from really getting and manifesting what we want in our life. And you want this promotion. So girl, go get it. Okay. The guides are saying, go get it. Stop beating yourself up. Even if you don't feel valued, recognized, seen, or heard, you give it 100% of yourself, because you deserve that much. That's what they're saying. Okay. And I'm just going to spread, I'm tongue tied right now, but I'm going to send some healing towards this manifestation, that you get what you want, what you desire, what you're so passionate about, because I know that you always work so diligently and you are so ambitious, and you are very, very good at what you do. So, and I want to make sure that this frequency is seen by the higher powers. Okay. So, just sending some healing your way. Please do keep me abreast of what is happening because I would love to know. Okay. So, we just send that energy out there and we just clear the worry and the stress that you're holding on to. Okay. Because uh, not having validation of what our worth is can be very painful. Okay. It does not make us want to move forward and do more. So I completely get it. Melisha, could you do a clearing for any blocks preventing me aligning with and receiving abundance? So I'm going to work, Melisha, on your first chakra because it's really kind of like this, like bouncy, kind of vibrating, but it's like bouncy. I can't really explain it. Sometimes I see things, but I know what it feels like versus, just seeing it. So it feels bouncy in a sense that there's parts of you that don't feel safe. Um, you feel a little unsafe receiving that abundance and your heart wall is up because you're trying to protect yourself from receiving abundance, which is kind of interesting. But we could go more into that in a one-on-one session if that's something that you would like. You could definitely get in touch with me. You could, hopefully you're getting my newsletters, but if not, you could message me at deepalshah@anandaforlife.com. Okay, I'm just going to put that up so that you have it. Oops, not Dana. I was looking for Deepal Shah. That's my email, guys. If you guys need me, please do email me at deepalshah@anandaforlife.com. Okay. So what was I saying? Yes. So, Melisha, these blocks that are preventing you, it is a first chakra imbalance. Okay. That's what I was trying to say earlier is that there's just an imbalance. And the fact that you're trying to protect yourself from not receiving the abundance, because if you feel that you do, that people will see you. So that's really interesting thought pattern right there. It's very subconscious. A lot of times we think from our subconscious and what has happened in the past to us or what has happened in other lifetimes kind of trigger these protection methods within us. And then we're like, oh, I want this, but the subconscious says, well, remember this. So that's what's happening, Melisha. Okay. And so I'm just going to clear some of these blocks for you. All right. And notice how that feels. Notice what's coming up for you. Notice what thoughts, feelings, memories come up for you. And you have had some, guys, it's 333. It's 333. So let's make a wonderful wish. And Melisha, you got to be the lucky winner of the 333 Master Numbers Healing. So congratulations. I'm just clearing and aligning you. Okay. All right. Melisha, do know that a lot of just write down what your abundance blocks are. Okay. What do you believe? If you have abundance, what do you believe will happen? Okay. And I want you to really think about it. Like, what is, when you receive that abundance, how are you going to feel? Right. And sometimes the feelings could be positive, and then sometimes the feelings could come up negative as well. And that's where you'll realize where your negative beliefs are. Okay. All right. Preeti says, are there any blocks not letting my body heal? Can you help clear those, please? Hello, welcome, Preeti. So wonderful to see you, my dear. I just want to make sure. Sarah, thank you so much. So, Preeti, The blocks that I see are in your belly, right in your navel, and in your heart. There's two things. There's a separation there. Okay. And the body, I don't know what's going on with you specifically, but excuse me, there's something definitely in your gut and in your bones. And can you just verify, like, I'm not sure if I'm picking up on the right spots, but oh, Melisha, how exciting. I'm glad that resonated. Your birthday numerology is 333. Well, look at that. Those are your master numbers, honey. Um, Brittany, can you just give me a little more information? But I'm just going to clear the blocks that I see. And I do see a lot, like kind of around here. It's almost like this crown that you have that you're wearing. And it's a spiral of stories and things that have happened to you. And I do see some other personal things that are going on in your personal life that are kind of swirling around your head and kind of bumping, like almost like bumping right here. So I don't know if you get headaches. Um, so I do see a couple of energies just sticking, like almost like magnets right here. Okay. On both sides. Let me know if this is true for you. I don't know if I'm picking up the right things. And the only way I pick things up, guys, is because I'm very intuitive. I feel things that are happening in your body, in my body, or on my body. I can also see, I can hear. All of my 8 intuitive abilities are very open. So when I get information, sometimes it comes in words, sometimes it comes in like feelings, like one area. So when I ask you, I just want more information, so that I can help you and go a little bit deeper. Okay. And if you can't provide that information, I understand, because we're online and I completely get that. So I'm just going to send you some light and love, Preeti, and with the intention that you do clear these blocks that are going on, especially around your head. Okay. Because that's where they're starting. All right. So we just clear that. And the guides want me to tell you that they want you to know that you are loved, because right now I feel like you are feeling alone, and you're feeling oh, okay, you fell down and now walking feels difficult, but a lot going on around the gut and the heart. Okay. So I know you feel like you're alone, and that, when we're in pain, we do feel alone, right, guys? Because nobody's sharing our pain with us, whether it's emotional pain or physical pain. And so we do feel alone, and we do feel misunderstood because we get moody, we get irritated, and nobody understands us, right? So you are going to be walking, you are going to be doing just fine. Your body's just telling you it's time to slow down just a little bit and self reflect. Okay. And if you would like some healing, guys, I have a membership, and it's a spiritual community. Okay. It's a spiritual community circle. It's called the Quantum Body Awakening Spiritual Community Circle. If you want to be a part of that, you do get one-on-one healings in there, as well as group healings where we meet twice a week. So if you are interested, please do email me at deepalshah@anandaforlife.com, and I will email you a discount code just for you, because you're here live. I will send you a discount code for half off of the community circle if you decide to join. Okay. So thank you so much for being here. We are at 30 minutes, actually 39. So I want to say goodbye and see you all next week. Lots of love and light, guys, and many, many blessings for you. And namaste, everybody. Bye-bye.